Okay. I thank the House. Obviously the action I took in suspending the sitting was a last resort. As members would know and witnessed, I wondered whether we could plough on in the extraordinary circumstances, and I made a judgment that we could not. Our purpose here is to conduct the business of the House, and for the period of time we've been suspended, it's very clear we were unable to do that, and the dignity of the House would have been severely compromised had we continued. So I just say that to members, and I think we can resume. The Leader of the House.
Well, Mr Speaker, on your statement on indulgence, obviously this is a very serious occurrence today. This is the most serious intrusion into the parliament since the riots organised by the ACTU in 1996, for which I was in the parliament.
Members on my left.
Statement of fact.
Members on my left and right. Members on my left and right will cease interjecting. The Leader of the House has the call.
Mr Speaker, in 1996 the ACTU organised a barbecue on the steps on the lawns of Parliament House, which resulted in a riot and the invasion of the Parliament. And those people who were in the Parliament would remember it very well. A drunken riot. This is the most serious intrusion in... Obviously the members of the ALP don't think this is a serious matter, is that right? Members of the ALP think it's not a serious matter?
The Leader of the House will proceed.
Mr Speaker, well, I'd love to proceed without interruption, Mr Speaker. This is obviously a very serious matter, the intrusion of the Parliament and the shutting down of question time, which of course is a courtesy extended to the opposition, to the crossbenchers by the government. Mr Speaker, as the Speaker and as the person responsible for the House and the Chamber, I would request that you conduct a thorough investigation, because obviously if people are signed in from the public to the building, and in many cases to the Chamber, they are signed in by a Member of Parliament, in which case there may well be a trail of where the miscreants who disrupted the Parliament came from, and I think it would be important to determine that. And the government would also like to know, Mr Speaker, in terms of what action might well be taken in the future about this matter. And on behalf of the government, I would like to apologise to the rest of the members of the public who came to watch Canberra today, to watch the Parliament, and had your question time disrupted, to the schools who obviously came to learn about their democracy. That is not the way democracy should behave, and I'd ask you to conduct that investigation.
I thank I'll just respond to the Leader of the House first, and then I'll get and call the Leader of the Opposition. I thank the Leader of the House. Of course, every aspect of today's occurrence will be investigated, and I'll report back to the House on the matter. I'm glad the Leader of the House has raised that. It was something I was going to say at the end of question time, but of course every aspect of that will be investigated. The Leader of the Opposition on indulgence, and then